All right, so we're gonna start something a little new today. We're gonna stop doing a little freaking random talk about random stuff, but we're gonna talk about anime stuff right now. And the first,
it's like the specific show we're watching.
Yeah.
More specifically, Pluto.
Pluto. That's the one we're watching today. Before we start like talking about the nitty gritty stuff, but what do you guys think about the 2 episodes we're gonna watch? Just like
So
just initial thought, without even like.
We're just going in episode 1 and 2 here.
Yeah, just the first.
Just the first 2. We're not going too deep.
Just the first 2 episodes, and
so
then
far,
we'll roll out the next 2 like every time we do.
These
episode.
2 guys, they only watched the first 2.
Yeah, because that was the assignment.
Yeah, that was the assignment.
The assignment was to watch 2 episodes, and then we talk about it.
Classic me being the dickhead that I am. Fucking dome the whole thing.
Fine, as long as you don't talk about anything you saw after that.
Yeah.
What are you?
Right,
he did give one spoiler earlier. He's like,
yo,
someone does come back alive.
Yo.
All right, we're not talking about that. But what's your thought of the first 2 episodes?
But so far, the first 2 episodes, the storyline was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's just like the introduction so far of how things are starting to happen. So
and the thing is they don't mess around. It goes like straight into all the steps.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like they're like
there's no fillers
there's
no
anything
filler.
like that.
Yeah,
there's
no
straight into the story, and then all the beats you want to hear it. So
it's pretty good. The animation's top quality for sure. Big
it's like
budget.
movie. It's like actually a movie.
Yeah, it's like
quality.
each episode is a movie.
Yeah.
Big budget,
big
budget money for sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys this before. Do you guys know anything about how it was made and if the manga was made or anything like that?
I don't know how. The only thing I know about it is that it's based off of Astro Boy.
Yeah.
That might not be 100% accurate, but that's all I know about it. It's kind of like it's inspired. The world of it is inspired by Astro Boy.
Yeah, I heard from an unverified source that it's like a different author.
Yeah.
And that like the story wasn't the same, but all the characters were ripped off from the dude. Well, not ripped off, but based off of Astro Boy's characters.
Okay, so from the production stuff I looked at, and it's mostly like how the manga was made. So how the
there's
theory
a manga?
and stuff. Yeah. So the manga was it started in like 2003 to 2009, so it was pretty long, like eight series or 8 volumes they call it. And it's like they sold pretty well, like 8.5 million, but that's worldwide. I don't know how. I'm not like a manga reader. I don't know how big that is compared to. I know you guys read it.
I don't know.
I don't know about sales or anything.
I don't know, but they crammed fucking 5 years into fucking 8 episodes.
Yeah,
feels like they did them dirty.
Is it?
Wait,
is this more? Isn't it? It's not just one.
It was 8 episodes. That's it.
I know, but
is that it?
Okay.
But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Standalone. It feels like a standalone little 8 episodes. They don't leave any of those dickhead ass cliffhangers.
Okay. So they do. The story was based off Astro Boy. It's actually like Astro Boy, the story.
Like
Astro Boy had all the AI shit and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's Astro Boy, the story. And it's a different tone because when you think of Astro Boy, you kind of think of like the kind of superhero, kind of little kid superhero. Exactly. Kind of thinking about that, right?
Yeah.
But then
this is definitely darker than that.
A lot darker. Yeah. So these 2 guys that wrote it, I forgot, I'm gonna butcher these guys' name, but Naoki Urasawa.
Give it to Jeff, who'll read it. They're Japanese names in the jacket.
Naoki Urasawa and
Naoyuki
and Takashi Nagasaki. So those guys were like kind of the artists Nagasaki and the creator, and they kind of pitched to the original creator of Astro Boy that they wanted to make this adaptation.
Oh, it's cool that they
and this is a long time ago.
Pitched it to the creator.
Yeah, this is a long time ago, and I think something happened to the actual creator, and then they had to pitch they had to keep pitching the idea to whoever the state was that owned the IP.
But they couldn't use the actual characters, so they used like inspired characters.
Well, that's where they were pitching, right? They wanted to use the actual characters and all the story and stuff.
Yeah.
So then they went to the actual creator and stuff, and then so they went. So their son pitched they talked to the son about all the IP stuff, and at first I think it's like 2004ish or something. At first they're like, no, we don't want to do it because we're gonna have another adaptation coming, and there is one. I forgot what it was called.
Movie?
I think it's like some weird TV show or something. I'm not sure.
Kid shit.
I'm not sure what it is. It has to be some kid shit. And then so they didn't want to do it at that time. So then he kept those two guys, the Urasaka and the Nagasaki, just kept pitching it to his son, and then eventually they made this, and it's pretty crazy. And he said like it's actually based off that story, the Astro Boy story, because he read the creator of Pluto. He read it and he was like, "This doesn't seem like the story I read a long time ago," because he thought of it as differently, like how you see Pluto, right? Like in Pluto, it's like a little darker, a little more about the race of humans and then robots and stuff like that. So that's how he thought it, and then he pitched it to the guy, and then he gave the okay, and then this is kind of how it started, which is probably pretty crazy because I didn't fucking.
It's pretty crazy because it's pretty fucking dark, bro.
Yeah, it's dark.
Should we watch Astro Boy then?
That's what I was thinking.
Like, we don't have to watch it and review it. We could just watch it on our own time and be like, oh,
and just try
this relates to this way.
Yeah, exactly. And there are like hints of different arcs of Astro Boy in Pluto.
Fucking wasn't Astro Boy like super big and shit?
Yeah, it was one of the biggest. The Astro Boy was created in 1950 something.
Damn,
it's the huge. It's fucking huge, bro.
I don't know if I can watch that.
Huge, but that's a manga. Yeah. That's the manga. That's original. That's the original. There's no fucking color, bro. It's probably just like still images.
Maybe I'll read that shit. Maybe
you could read it. Yeah, read it probably better. Read it would probably be better for sure.
Fucking take me like a day instead of like fucking a week. You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny. Yeah, and then so the M2 studio that produced the anime, they're not that big. So I feel like this is the biggest one because it released out of from Netflix. Yeah. So
Netflix pushes hard, yo. Fucking.
Yeah.
So basic and shit.
Yeah, the last thing I'm gonna say, I don't want to go on too long, but the director, I think, was like he's pretty big. He does all the Studio Ghibli stuff or most of it.
Yo,
he does that Full Metal Alchemist shit. He does Full Metal Alchemist and some of.
Yo, you can tell right away though. You can tell right away with the animation style and shit. It was tied to Studio Ghibli. I fucking saw it a mile away. I thought it was Studio Ghibli day one.
Yeah, for sure.
We should go watch that. This is we should go watch that new
food and shit.
That new Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one that is it gonna be on next movie, the theaters, or is it
in theaters?
In theaters, yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably take my shorty to that.
It's just December 8th.
Yo, even better. Her birthday's on the 6th. Take her to a movie and shit.
Does she like movies like that?
Yeah, me and my shorty watched every single Ghibli movie. My shorty. Yo. Fucking funny as fuck.
What the hell?
That was episode 2?
Yo, so what was your first impression after watching episode 1?
Yeah. So yeah, let's get into it. Like the first impression. Like we get into the scene with the firemen in the woods and stuff, and then we kind of see
like a tiny part of
yeah.
Episode 1's like how long? Fucking what? An hour?
Like an hour and a half is fucking crazy.
Was it?
It's pretty long.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but then it's pretty good. That forest scene, it kind of sets up like right away about the murders and what kind of show this is gonna be.
Well, I mean, they start off with the murder. The fire scene is the murder of their one robot. What is that? Mont Blanc hero. Mont Blanc, yo.
Mont Blanc. Dude, when I first watched that, I thought it was like this guy, the Mont Blanc guy, was like some crazy robot that was gonna kill someone and stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't
because he was like so because he's so like on TV. You'll see it later when we meet Geist in his hotel or whatever.
Yeah,
you freaking watching the TV.
Yo, let's get into the name real quick. Yo, so the main character is this German guy.
Geist.
His name is spelled.
It's like GESICHT or so. I have it.
Pull it up. How do you spell it?
But it's German.
It's German, yeah. So you have to pronounce it kind of weird too.
Obviously, the main city he lives in. What's it? New Dusseldorf.
Is that what it's called?
I think
Geist,
so.
yeah. Gesisch. There. This is how you say it.
How do you say that? So how do you spell? So it's Gesicht.
Geist.
So when you watch it in Japanese dub, his name is Gishisto. Gishisto.
Yeah, but even
all the time. That shit's
but even in English, it's not even Geist.
Yo,
it's
in
fucking
the English dub,
Gishit.
Yeah, in the English dub, they say like Anthony would have.
Gishit.
It's fucking whack, funny. Yo. Gishisto is what's up, yo. Gishisto. Fucking bitch ass motherfucker.
You really fucked up that chair, eh?
Yo, it was already like this when I got it. I was trying to fix it and shit, and I had it working out.
We'll get a new Walmart one for 10
I had it working out pretty good for a minute.
Why doesn't this work? Whatever.
Yo, matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I bought this like years ago. Fucking probably brought it camping and just never took it back. We pass around
the chairs. None of these chairs are ours.
It's all about the black one. That's how I think I bought this one.
It's all about that one.
Yeah, this chair's goated.
Or the one that James and Kimball's has?
Oh, they got one of them padded
chairs. The Costco ones, yeah.
Okay, let's get back. To it. We can't see the thing, so I'm kind of getting confused.
So slow, that's why. Because it's on.
I mean, I refreshed. Yeah. I already know what happens episode 1 and 2.
So then they get to like this complete police chase kind of thing, right? Where
not really a police chase. Fucking, he responds to murder. So like episode 1 is like they showed the Mont Blanc murder, and then Buddy wakes up. He's got a dream going. Yo, so
exactly.
This,
the dream, right. That's
why fucking robot detective, and he's having a fucking dream. That's how they start this. That's how deep this shit is getting, bro. Like how does a robot have a dream? Explain that to me. You already know this shit's gonna go deep.
That's that. They get into a lot of like that kind of confliction of what robots, what robots can learn and what they can't.
But like then what you're really getting down to though is like what are the fundamentals of humanity? How can you recreate humanity? The things that make us human and shit. That's what they're really getting into when that's pretty crazy.
They kind of like that's like really in the forefront of the show too. They don't really hide that.
The whole
time,
they don't
hide that at all.
They're pushing that.
And it's like good storytelling too when you're watching it and you're like wondering, you're asking a lot of questions about it, like how could this be? Like, how can a robot have dreams? And how did this happen? And how did it get to here?
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool for the first episode.
But they go pretty deep into it, like later on and shit.
Yeah.
Nice. They go pretty deep into
Whatever.
it.
Okay, we're talking about 2 episodes here.
The first 2 episodes are interesting to get it off the ground.
Okay, so so they answer a police.
It's a good starter.
They answer a police call or police.
But he wakes up. No, fucking the news.
Right
the
away.
news on his TV and
shit.
And then he wakes
up.
About the Mont Blanc shit.
Got killed or
but
whatever.
Fucking, it's one of the humans who was also like he was really.
The human got killed.
One of the pioneers of the international robot laws and shit.
They have a lot of that political stuff too with the robot and human laws.
Yeah. So I mean it starts with Mont Blanc getting killed, fucking, and the horns. The horns are like the big thing. That's like the serial killer tag, right?
Yeah, like the sign of it.
Like they murk him, they cut off his head, they put it on the rock.
Yeah, you see that on Mont Blanc, and then this other human guy we see.
The human right away.
Yeah, where Geist is investigating.
Geist gets called into this scene where the human with the horns.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Oh shit," putting 2 and 2 together and kind of thing.
Yeah,
I'm still wondering what the fuck killed.
Yeah, me too.
Like
did you? Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. They don't even say a name. The only thing
they only allude to it not being human because it's like, oh, there's been no human evidence, no fingerprints, no biological material and shit like that.
Yeah, because usually when a human does that, they leave something,
a trace of something,
like a little hair or something.
Yeah, fingerprint,
exactly,
something.
They're talking about it right now.
Is it?
Yeah, but episode one actually crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy because it is crazy.
The constable bot, they got fucking police robots, yo. That's crazy, right? First off,
that's actually crazy.
Wait, is it
we don't need the police that bad?
It's not showing the picture.
We don't need the police that bad.
Oh, weird.
Now they got fucking robots and shit being police, bitch ass motherfuckers. But yeah, this constable bot gets smashed, but they fucking But he brings it back to his wife. Yo, these robots got wives, bro. These robots got families.
Yeah, I was trying to think.
Yeah.
The wife is
But they bring his memory back to the robot wife, and the robot wife notices some crazy shit.
A boy jumping across the building.
Not a boy. Not a boy. Just a speck. A little black speck. But that's what distracted the constable bot in order for him to get smashed by this human.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was showing pictures earlier.
Notice his little black speck jumping from a tower to another tower.
When I first watched it, I thought it was Astro Boy just jumping through from building to the other. That's why I thought it was a little boy.
No, you think the little boy is the one murking everybody? Alright, man.
No, I didn't think it was a little boy. I thought it was just.
Because based off what I knew before watching it,
I didn't think it was a boy though.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was a boy. I thought it was Astro Boy jumping to save.
No, I thought it was some like the killer or the murderer or whatever. Right? Because he's running away from the crime scene, right?
Yeah, it was probably the murderer.
Yeah.
Well, no.
No, don't say that.
Well, I mean, it had to be the murderer. Fucking buddy
got
murdered.
Just put it on the.
That's like part of the story, big time. Fucking buddy got murked, and like the murderer got away with it, right?
Just remove it, right?
Yeah, just remove it.
You gotta turn it off on that.
How would I do that?
We're having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shit!
All right,
iPad Pro shit.
All right, what happens next? Right after that, I can't forget a lot of the stuff. I didn't rewatch this first episode.
Yeah, should have done a little refresher, bro.
I have the notes here. Yeah, robot law. Oh yeah, and there was like some attack on the robots.
Speed too.
Yeah, speed. Yeah, bring it down.
Fucking speed 2 times that shit.
Bring it all the way to the.
Yeah, past that shit. No,
pass
this. Go fucking deep. Go to like halfway into the episode because that's when the wife is talking to him. And shit.
More.
We're like halfway into the episode, bro.
Here, right.
There's the wife.
Yeah. There you go.
Brings back the memory chip and shit.
Yeah, and then they had the crazy investigation. Like, how did they show it again? How did they show the wife?
She just
the memory card.
Yeah, the memory chip. I know,
but
there's they project it though, right?
Yeah, she projected it on the wall.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. It looks. This is kind of cool.
Didn't she like just fucking upload it to him or some shit?
Something.
They're both fucking robots, bro. They do that a lot, bro. They got like that telepathy shit.
Yeah.
They go deep into it too. Like they're like talking about these AIs got these complicated feelings and all that shit, and they get into fucking like the fact that they have no memory or like they got like fucking eidetic memories. They remember everything exactly the way it was and shit for forever.
Exactly, yeah. Like every detail, and then it's something they live with too. And then as they build up like human emotion and human like thought and stuff, that kind of sticks with them, and they kind of they could go pretty crazy.
Kind of gets deeper and shit like that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Like not forgetting anything and remembering every detail of everything in your life.
That's
like exactly as it was.
That's too messed up.
It's kind of crazy.
All right, what happens after this?
Even try and fathom that.
What happens after this?
You should have like a remote for your iPad, so you can just like
click. Doesn't have it.
Should have just put the playback speed on like.
Actually, you know what?
Playback speed on.
Okay, then after. Let's see it. After he meets that robot that's jailed up.
Oh yeah, he goes and visited the only robot that killed people.
Yeah,
which also has a perfect
AI. Yeah, perfect AI. Yeah,
fuck crazy.
Oh my god, it's actually so crazy. And that scene is so crazy though. That scene is like really cool because he's the only guy there.
That robot is a returning fucking guy, bro. Yo, there's so much deep shit later on.
And then he goes.
This is just the start, baby. This is just the start.
And then he talks about like how he talks about like gods and stuff, and like how like there's gods of underworlds and stuff, and then like the Roman god, and they kind of allude to
illusions and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of making he's kind of making a point, right?
He's alluding to things that are going on in the world using those fucking. This figure, he's not being literal with it.
Yeah, for sure. But then he kind of talks about there are multiple times they talk about like Pluto.
Well, they talk the retaining thing is
or Neptune or whatever.
What would happen if you tried to create like a perfect AI, like trying to get humans and robots so close together? There's a terrible disaster bound to happen. They keep repeating that idea.
Yeah,
that idea is continually forced down your throat, going. Okay, like if they keep getting closer and closer to a perfect AI, something bad's gonna happen. And that kind of does happen. They like.
Yeah, ultimately, I mean, it will happen like eventually.
That's kind of like what has happened though, right? Like the whole peace treaty thing that gets like introduced to you in episode 2. In like the beginning of episode 2 when he meets Adam and everything, they talk about that peace treaty thing. Yeah. Like they took out a whole fucking country, bro. Yeah, they took out a whole fucking kingdom. A lot of people fucking died and shit. Yeah. A lot of robots died, a lot of death. Yo, you see that? That doesn't look like no boy.
You couldn't tell. It's blurred.
It's blurred.
It is blurred. Okay, I think
trying to connect my phone, but it doesn't work.
I think after that scene with what is that robot's name? It's like Bao something. Bao. Do I have it here somewhere?
The one with
which one? North number 2?
Oh,
is it North? No, the other one. The guy that's locked up. The robot's locked up. Like the perfect AI. Perfect AI guy. Oh, it's like something with numbers.
Yeah, it's like 1589.
Yeah, it's like new 1589 or something like that.
It was like AUG or something. AUG 15
something.
1589.
Something like that. Yeah, but after that conversation with that and Geist, they kind of...
That guy knows a lot, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Crazy I wanted to know his backstory.
Yeah, me too.
Do they?
Yeah, same. They
don't. Okay,
okay, but like I think right after that it goes into this kind of whole scene. Like half of the TV show or the anime is about this blind guy. Okay. That music blind thing.
A little bit. That was so boring.
It's like you thought it was boring.
Yeah, I did.
I thought it was pretty cool, man. Yeah, the blind guy with piano. I understand why you thought it was boring.
Yeah,
but there's not a lot of animes that just focus on this one guy and just in this just in his hotel or whatever.
The whole point of that though was to really like
for the rope to set up the robot.
Yeah, really the robot exactly.
Yeah.
But to really set up the feelings of humanity with these robots.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And they do so well with how they combine the music too, because the humanity is part of like music and how people like put their emotion into the music and stuff like that.
Very simplified. He was a machine made for killing. Even his appearance was fucking based off of like destruction and shit. No, the robot.
The robot, right?
The robot. But the robot chooses
North number 2.
Yeah, the robot chooses to avert from violence.
Yeah, but we don't get to. He doesn't come in until a little later after we established his. I forgot that one guy's name. What is his name? I have here. Sir Duncan.
Yeah.
Sir Duncan.
I mean, he's not important. He never comes up literally after this. Same with.
But it's still
shame. But it's the whole point is to like.
That's the thing I'm not talking about though. Like no anime or TV shows don't really put a character in for half an episode and then kill him off, and they don't talk about it anymore. Mm-hmm. They usually have something like lingering throughout the series that talk about them a little more, right?
Yeah,
that
but they kind of do with this too, right? It's like,
but it's more physiological.
No, it's a list. It's the international treaty that they talk. The
actually, yeah, that's true. I forgot that they talked about that right before this. Yeah, I forgot about that.
No, that's in episode 2. He talks about it with Adam and shit.
They allude to it. The other guy, wherever that guy, the robot.
Well, they allude to it right away, and fucking as soon as Geist fucking walks into that room, they talk about this guy was a big advocate for the international robot laws.
And then there's not just robots.
In episode 2, they actually introduce that they get the professor talking to Adam about it, fucking because he was part of it. He was one of the humans who signed it. And there was like a group of robots who were tied to it, and the humans and fucking it's straight serial killer going down the list, checking off his fucking names. That's true. Yeah, fucking everybody who signed that fucking treaty, he's going for.
Yeah.
Later on down the road, you do figure out who fucking put the hit out and shit.
Right? Like, yeah, of course, man.
Who put the hit
out? Classic. You know who fucking lined them up and shit.
It's a straight
fucking mafia scene, bro. Fucking he put the list. Jeff it and start sniping these motherfuckers, yo.
But it has to also be like one of them. Don't you think?
Nah.
Oh, it's not. Okay,
nah.
Just shut up.
They talk about it in episode 2, bro. You guys didn't even just watch episode 2. Fucking.
I watched it.
Yo, in episode.
It's not them though. It isn't. It is not. Yeah, it isn't.
They talk about it.
They do talk about it
because they talk about the whole treaty thing and like the.
And you get to kind of allude to.
The treaty was built. Basically to just murk this whole country and shit because they were accused of building robots of mass destruction.
Mass destruction.
Wow, 1589. I was right on the money with the 1589.
Fuck.
But fuck. In episode 2, they talk about it. That Dr. fucking Goji or something.
Dr. Goji. Yeah, let's talk about. We'll get to it. We'll get to that. But we'll talk about this freaking
the scene.
No, not this one. We passed this already.
This seemed crazy.
We passed this. We're at the end of the episode.
We didn't even.
We're at the end of the episode. So yeah, we're talking about the
yes, indeed.
Mr. Duncan. So the blind musician who got the butler pretty much, but it's not assigned to him. He didn't want it, right? It was just assigned to him.
I think he was. Yeah,
it was assigned to him.
And
I think,
famous.
yeah,
And shit.
he's like he made like a lot of movies or music for movies.
He composed music for
music videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then this butler comes in, and he's like telling the freaking robot butler, "Get the fuck out of here!" Pretty much.
Yeah, I think he
doesn't want it.
Yeah, he hates.
Yeah, he hates him. And then this robot's just like, "Fuck you! I'm staying here."
Yeah.
I'm staying here. And
I
then,
think he like feels
so much as the guy hated fucking that specific robot more than he just hated robots in general.
Yeah, in general. Yeah, right. In general.
And how he was saying like, oh, robots shouldn't be making music.
Yeah,
or shouldn't be.
Yeah, they have no emotion.
Yeah,
no emotion and stuff like that. How you know what's good or whatever.
But just like a real human, that robot fucking ignored him.
Yep.
Fucking continued to do his thing like a real human would.
When he left, he actually went to go find out the backstory of that old man, just to come back to tell him.
Yeah, and they even called about made the song. They even the Mr. Duncan like called out the robot or what's his name? North number two. Yeah, so he told him about like how many robots have you killed in your when you were at the war and stuff like that, and he never answered. It's because he like it's still stuck in his head, right? He still remembering all that shit.
He can remember it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it was yesterday. He can give you accurate fucking numbers off the top.
Yeah, and that scene was pretty crazy too when you see him doing the fighting and stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy. And then from there, the guy left. Yeah, like he told him to get out. He left.
Get a replacement.
Yeah, and he got a replacement, and then he went to his hometown or his like pretty much where he grew up. To learn about all this stuff, his mom, and the music, the piano music. He gets frustrated every time he gets to the end and couldn't finish it, and then how that kind of like was in his head ever since he was a kid, and he remembering like his that was his mother's song and stuff like that,
and then how the singer,
and the robot kind of reminded him of that, and he kind of finished the song, and then the robot like North number two like learned how to play music, piano. Like learn all that stuff.
They became like best friends.
Yeah,
They looked happy.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah. Especially because it's still dark, but it's good to see that, I guess.
Yeah, and then again, it was like portraying how robots have emotions and has that human factor to them. So
yeah,
that was interesting.
Yeah, and then we get to the end part where the freaking tornado comes in with the lightning and
something
and then the sky. Bro. Yeah, he's like, what the heck?
Something happened.
He freaking comes out, he sees it. It's like, what's happening? What's
cool
happening?
When he was ready to fight too.
Yeah, he detected. He's like,
there's
something's happening.
Yeah, someone coming.
Yeah, someone coming. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then he got into battle mode. With all his
like all the shit. It's the guns and shit. Was it guns? It's like holy
arms, and shit, like blades and stuff.
Freaking goes in the sky.
Fucking ditched his legs for like rockets and shit. Yeah. Fucking skirts up there. That shit was pretty lit. Dude, but fucking didn't last very long.
Yeah, it didn't. It was actually the one flash though, right? It was like one flash.
Flashed and then fucking.
Like he fell down. Did he fall down?
They didn't really show. They didn't really show much or anything like that. They kind of showed him falling down and then fucking they leave it up to like interpretation. But then right away they talk about him fucking getting murked. Anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like
right away.
Yeah, they just didn't show it.
Yeah.
And that was then.
That was pretty much it. You're forgetting one part. The part where Geist meets Adam.
The boy.
Yeah, Adam.
I think that's in the beginning of episode 2.
In the diner?
No, not that. That's no. He meets him with the snail. The snail.
Oh, he walks up.
Yeah, walks up and he's like, "I'm looking for you" or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Atom.
Yeah, Atom. Yeah, exactly.
And when I watched, I was like, Astro Boy.
I actually did not know it was Astro Boy though. For like. I thought it was Astro Boy, but it's like I didn't know it was like actual.
It looks like him
in episode 1 with the treaty shit, including you. There's 6 more, so they talk about basically the fucking robots tied to fucking the
those
treaty.
7.
Without really going into
those 7 powerful robots aren't necessarily like powerful OP in a way, but they're influential, right?
Yeah, influential. Yeah.
Yeah, Adam wasn't used in the war and shit. He was just used for like propaganda and shit like that.
Yeah.
One of them refused to fight. Fucking, that was Epsilon, but he's not introduced till later. Fucking, the rest of them just fought. But Mont Blanc fucking was all sad and shit. You see in episode 2.
Oh yeah.
He's like sad that he had to murk his own kind and shit.
Yeah. That was that in episode 1. We take a break.
Yeah, let's start the count.
Take a break. We'll take a break and come back. All right, we're back with Pluto episode 2. Episode 2. All right.
How long was the first video?
30 minutes. 30.
Oh, that's quick.
Let me know what was your thoughts on episode 2
episode
without
2.
watching anything
episode
further.
2.
Episode 2 feels
Do you
good
remember
like a
this guy? You
standalone
don't
episode.
remember, right? I know it's been a long time since we watched or since you watched it. But what do you remember about just like the first couple minutes? Because the first couple minutes is just like.
Okay, now it's all coming back.
First couple minutes is just about the crime scene at the beginning of that episode.
I'll try to refresh. It's like also meeting the fighting robot, both of them.
Yeah, that's later. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's like pretty much at the later half of the movie. Or the show.
It's about like halfway through the episode.
Yeah. But
before that?
Yeah, this is pretty much this. Like, just the investigation with Geis. And he's trying to meet Adam and trying to understand him a little better in the diner in the scene.
Yeah,
the scene
Adam's
is pretty
supposed
cool.
To be like a super crazy advanced AI and
some
shit.
crazy AI. And then the scene is really cements like how important this freaking character, little kid is.
I think one thing that's overlooked is like how all these guys are like broadening or they're going across like the international borders and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not stuck in one country. You're not stuck in Japan.
Yeah, like this is a worldwide crisis and shit.
Yeah.
Like fucking Geschisto is obviously from fucking Germany.
Yeah, and they go to
fucking
Japan.
Adam from Japan.
Yeah.
Then you got like
LeBlanc is like
LeBlanc was the mountain Swiss Alps and shit. He's supposed to be from Swiss Alps, and fucking got a Brando who gets introduced in episode 2. He's the European champion.
European champion, yeah.
Fucking, I don't know for sure, but fucking Hercules definitely looks like he's set in the Mediterranean and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good that they have like good representation, especially if they want like the world to feel like each robot has a place in the world like humans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Middle East is definitely that area that gets murked.
Yeah.
What the Kingdom of Thracia? No, that's the United States of
Thracia.
That's obviously America, exactly. Fucking right. But fucking
Okay,
what do they call that other kingdom? The one that gets murked? Fuck.
It's the is it a dictatorship guy? The ones?
Yeah,
that's
the
Persia. Persia was a fucking crazy.
I think it was Persia.
The crazy people that made the warfare robots and stuff. And that,
but did they? Because they did.
Yeah, I know. They talk about it in episode 2.
In episode 2, they explain that fucking when they show up there and they get into the fucking castle, all they find in the bottom is fucking a bunch of robot corpses. They don't find shit.
This part was cool too.
Yeah, we're still talking about the diner scene with
where he reads
he's giving
Guy's memory.
Yeah, and he freaking just gave it to him.
Yeah, how OP?
Just gave it to him, bro.
How OP?
This guy has so many detective secrets. He knows everything.
Crazy.
Bro. I mean, he freaking just trusts his little kid to delete everything except for this one file. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
How OP would it be to just fucking pass your memory chip to somebody?
Yeah, and the reason they pass this to him because Adam thinks that he overlooked something that he could find.
And he did.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
not really, but it catches him up to date with the case. Mm-hmm. And Adam, being a more sophisticated AI, could see something that she still fucking wasn't looking at, or see like a different angle.
Yeah, and then he after he gets the memory chip, he goes to the washroom, and then he freaking just cries in the washroom.
Yeah.
But like, what do you think? I don't.
Y'all don't even know.
You probably know. He's just talking about. After, what did you think he?
Y'all don't even know what.
What do you think he kind of was worried about there?
But
so when the initial thought, when I thought it was like something about the case, like I thought he saw some future or something. Yeah. He saw a future, like he saw that guy getting shot or something. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, but I know he can't. Okay. There you go.
Like,
We're back.
I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Yeah,
but fucking that scene. I mean, you can put it together just by watching it.
Yeah.
The scene has nothing to do with what's going to happen in the future.
I know,
but. It has something to do with what's in
what's gonna happen.
Fucking memory chip, bro. Fucking, he just puts the memory chip in him and he goes to the fucking bathroom and starts crying.
Yeah,
Fuck,
you know something's gonna happen.
Bro.
You know something's gonna happen.
Yo,
like something crazy's gonna happen.
Like,
but then
does it have something to do with the murders or fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he is kind of like portrayed as a kid, right? So I mean, that could have been
and then like when
an idea.
Yeah, I guess so. But then when they leave, they kind of talk about. Adam talks about his wife.
The wife,
good,
yeah.
And he's like, okay, this guy did not erase the fucking everything he knows about this guy. And then like him laugh, like not Astro Boy, fucking Adam like laughing. That's like a lighthearted moment that you don't get throughout the 2 episodes at all. Like you see this kid laughing, but it's so dark. Like the whole series is freaking dark already. So it's a good moment that I feel they left in there. Then they get to this freaking simulated
simulated crime scene.
It's so crazy. Yeah,
the
way
realistic. Like,
dude, and then it goes up. Crazy. You see all the cyber stuff come up, and then you see the building. It's like holy, that's pretty
cool.
crazy.
That's some futuristic ass OP shit.
Exactly.
Bro.
Yeah, and then the 2 detectives are using it at the beginning of the episode. Then all of a sudden.
No, they were really there at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. But that's how they got the data. That's how they got the data.
I mean, obviously, they probably got some drones and shit that just go around, scan the environment, and then they're going to reproduce it like that.
And then, like, all of a sudden, freaking Adam comes in the picture.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know.
He shows up there.
It seemed like they knew who he was, though.
No,
because everyone knows who he was, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows who he was.
Well, he was world famous during the war, right? He was used as propaganda, fucking, shown as this fucking... ultimate AI intelligence kid, fucking.
But you can tell this detective does not like robots.
I think he's like
he doesn't. Skeptical.
Yeah,
that's the word. That's the word.
They're skeptical. Robots are robots.
But then he ends up like working well with.
Exactly. He's like he doesn't hate him, but then like he understands the value if you're there to help.
Right. I don't even think you see much more of this guy. Oh shit, he gets hit with the Geschisto memory, bro. The fucking brow.
Yeah, and then like as Adam is investigating, you see like how they picked up all the evidence with this cube kind of looking thing, which is a cool visual.
I mean, that's how he gets his name, right? Fucking the horns. They keep alluding to the god of the underworld. Fucking because Brow is fucking introduced.
Yeah, but then Adam kind of discovers the dead body in the beginning of the episode and kind of figures out this ink part on his finger, on the dead guy's fingers, and then like they keep going with the investigation.
Leads to the breakthrough in the case. But it's not really that crazy because they don't even.
Yeah, but it's a breakthrough, like you said.
They don't tell you whose fingerprint it is, though. They show you the fingerprint, but they don't tell you whose it is. They fucking leave you on the cliffhanger there because fucking.
Yeah. Well, they're alluding that is the dead guy that used it.
No. This is when he gets into the inquiry commission on the notes and shit. Business card with ink and fingerprints. Whose card? Fucking boom. They don't see anything. They cut the scene there. Nah, it's his own professor.
This guy.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
The one who created
this
Adam.
guy.
The one who created Adam.
Yeah.
So they all.
I didn't know. Was this guy in the first episode? No, right?
No.
Okay, so that's why.
This is the first time you're introduced to him.
Dude, it seemed like it was weird because it seemed like we were supposed to know this character already.
Mm-hmm. No, but he is like one of the.
I know he's important.
He's one of the most developed characters through the series for sure.
Oh, like even like in Astro Boy.
In this
series. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's one of the most developed characters.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like when we got introduced to him, it felt like we were supposed to know him already. Like we're supposed to know him.
Oh, I guess he's supposed
to. Like as a viewer, we're supposed to know.
Like given how important he is.
Yeah, exactly. But we know that Pluto knows him, and he's like very important to the story and his arc. But Pluto figures out that his old professor was
he was trying to be contacted by the guy who got murked.
Yeah, and then they talk about why.
Well, this is where it drops. You and the former members of the Bora Inquiry Commission, bro.
What did they call the group? The group.
The Bora Inquiry Commission.
Is that what they call it?
That's what. Yeah, it just literally just came up with it, and it is the Kingdom of Persia.
Yeah, Kingdom of Persia.
Ruled by Darius 14. Yeah, so that's like the fucking Middle East.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like
now they're showing
they're
showing the backstory of the world. Yeah, like pretty much how the war happened.
This is the scene where the professor breaks down to Adam like, oh, this is what happened. He basically tells his side of the story of the war.
Yeah.
Which is, obviously biased to the doctor himself, to the professor himself. I mean, the professor's not a bad guy, but when you're on the side of a war, I mean, it gets pretty mixed, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like they say,
a lot of bad things happen on both sides.
The victor of the battle writes the story, right? Tells the story.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I have my notes here? Where is this?
History is written by the victor.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. History is written by the victor. Yeah, they freaking go into all that, and they kind of talk about
Dr. Goji.
Yeah, Dr. Goji, and like all the one thing that they kind of found that broke through their investigation when they had it a long time ago, I guess, where they found a bunch of dead robots under Persia.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, that's why.
And then that's
so
why that's why they kind of they kind of assumed that Persia had like some nefarious things going on, but then they kind of brush it off, right? Because it's robots.
Well,
right?
They explained it as a dump for unusable robots.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like unusable.
But
robots.
Just like parts, right?
Yeah, parts or something like that.
Really, what it boils down to is that it looks like this United States of Thracia started this big old war to just absolutely obliterate this kingdom of Persia over nothing, right? Because this Dr. Goji, nobody knew what he looked like. Yeah, nobody knew if he actually existed. It was just a rumor. And then they fucking just obliterate this fucking country. That's where like a lot of this comes from. That's what fucking you learn later on, that fucking this is all about that. This is all about the war and fucking, all this sadness and shit. Fucking, yeah. And he talks about it when Adam and them see the little clip that's mixed in with fucking Brando's memory later on.
Yeah.
And he calls it death incarnate. This is pure sadness and stuff like that.
You're skipping.
I mean, I'm skipping stuff, but it all relates, right? That's what we're getting to, because fucking that's what that's what the basis is. Was that these white man, this fucking United States of Thracia, went in and destroyed Persia, and then their justification for it all was this one rumor. And then when they go and look for the evidence of the rumor, there is no evidence of the rumor. They just destroyed this country for nothing. And like, how do you think the occupants of that country would feel, right?
Yeah.
If you want to get onto like a deeper base, that's what ends up happening, right? Is that the survivors of Persia are the ones who like hate these people now, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but then they get into like parts of holy shit, it's going so fast. What did you put at
2.75?
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're just in the war still.
Yeah, they get into a flashback
of
them
heroes talking about the battle and shit.
Yeah, of them actually being in the battle, and then there's like huge battlefield with dead robots all around, and then they talk about like how many robots you killed or whatever.
Yeah, comparing numbers.
Yeah.
But they're trying to figure out why they're.
Yeah, exactly. And then LeBlanc, you see LeBlanc like being so sad about how much he killed and
then.
Like, what's the point of this war? Are we here supposed to liberate the robots and stuff like that?
Killing his own kind.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't understand hatred and shit. They ask, what is hatred?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's part of them kind of learning that these human feelings aren't.
Yeah, or at least at the very minimum, fucking just touching on the basis of these emotions and shit, right?
That's true.
Trying to figure out, what these emotions are supposed to be, why these emotions mean, like they turn into things like this. Like, why does hatred turn into war and shit like that?
Yeah. All right. So then get into the freaking.
You get introduced to Brando. You get introduced to
Brando, the European champion. This guy's a beast.
Lucky man.
Yeah, the lucky man.
The lucky man.
And then, you see a little bit of the fighting, the robot. Like, I thought it was just like regular robots.
Think about it.
I thought it was just regular robots.
Yeah, but they're called pancration suits. In the English
so then guys comes to see Brando. Because he's part of the big seven powerful robots or whatever.
Yeah, but they're also the big seven that are tied to the Boer Inquiry Commission. So
he kind of goes and talks to him, and Brando invites him back to his house, which he has freaking a wife and freaking 5 kids.
Yeah, a bunch of kids.
5 kids.
Yeah, but are they robot kids or are they real kids?
Yeah, that's why I don't know. You don't know. Don't say that. Don't talk about it.
They don't.
But they don't.
They never tell you. They leave it up to your interpretation.
Yeah,
I think that's somewhat important.
That is important.
I think that's somewhat important.
But that's smart. That's smart though, because that's not something I thought about.
Yeah.
That's not something I thought about at all.
Yeah,
if they're robots,
it is an important thing to take into consideration because
it is.
How could a robot raise kids versus the
I
idea?
thought this idea was cool though.
Yeah.
Right, because like you said, dude, how can it
feel more family connected?
Yeah, exactly. How can a robot have these kind of feelings towards, but not even like someone that you like made or whatever, right? You created. It's something you picked up. As a robot, you kind of it's something you bought or something you just picked up. That's why I was thinking. But then this is kind of they kind of make it more human, like you said.
Yeah, I think they needed to, because otherwise it wouldn't really make a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, they kind of want to drive home the message that we talked about in the first episode.
It's like a repeating thing though throughout the series. Is that the robot?
But they don't get it doesn't get repetitive. They switch it up.
It doesn't get repetitive.
They switch it up.
It does get switched up, and it is kind of like a fresh take on it.
Yeah.
There's another one. There's later on down the road and shit. There is more. There's definitely a lot more of the whole robots having kids fucking topic. Robots having robot kids. Yeah. Robots raising human kids.
Yeah,
robots raising human kids. Obviously,
a lot of the scene is about that kind of not conflict.
This is just introducing you to it, I think.
Yeah.
Later on, they touch on it in more specific.
Yeah, you see it like in the scene after they put the kids to bed. You see Geist and Brando having a drink, and then they like a little bit after. You kind of think like it's actual. What do you think he was drinking? Because they can't get drunk.
Well, they call it a Turkish energy drink.
Yeah, so it's an energy drink. It is an energy drink.
It's probably just like some sort of like.
But they sip it. You know, they don't chug it. They sip it.
I mean, that's how a lot of like old people drink, yo. No cap. You see in the old movies and stuff, they get like a little scotch and they sit there, swoosh around, get that little inhale of it.
It just makes it seems very like human like.
Yeah. And then, as they're drinking,
just like appreciating the small things in this moment, right?
Like they don't have to drink it, sip it slowly and stuff.
But this is where Gishisto fucking tells them that, yo, buddy, look, fucking, you're in danger.
They're LeBlanc, your buddy just, you know, your buddy LeBlanc just died and shit. And then this guy fucking Brando, like the hero he is, fucking is like, bring it on, I'll fucking take him.
Mont Blanc, yo, Mont Blanc, LeBlanc. No.
Oh yeah, Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc, fucking, Brando and Mont Blanc were tight and shit. And so when he fucking tells him that fucking buddy was murked, so number 2 gets murked next. So he's like, yo.
And he doesn't even know him.
Yeah, he didn't know him, but he knows that.
He knows of him.
Coming, right?
He knows of him, yeah.
He asks right away, was he killed?
Yeah.
And yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So
you know he's crazy powerful, though. Like, North number 2. Yeah. Because everyone talks about him like he's like some crazy
He was the killing machine, bro. Yeah. He was the killing machine. I mean, you saw it in his body and shit. Yeah. Fucking, he was the killing machine. And the little flashback they gave for him, she was OP. But this is the scene that actually like fucking matters way later on.
Yeah, so after the finish, they all the drinking, they kind of walk out, and Brando is walking Geist to his bus or whatever it is, and then he gets this crazy vision.
Nah, bro, you just missed the fucking line that matters, yo.
Yeah, something 500, something 500 yen.
No,
something.
You just missed the line that mattered, yo.
I didn't know what it was.
I can't spoil it for you.
You can say the line.
Says to him. It's what Brando says to him.
I can't hear. What do you say?
Fucking Brando says.
What do you say?
Fucking kids are great. You should think about it sometime.
Oh.
And that's what fucking triggers that fucking memory. And she stole fucking. He gets that fucking. Gets that memory. You don't fucking learn that shit until like fucking the very end of like why that matters.
Okay.
But like,
I mean, it makes sense. He was already talking about.
It's crazy. You can tell that Gishisto is like evolving, right? Like he's having fucking dreams. Now he's getting these fucking flashbacks. Yeah. But and fucking, you see the scene with Adam. Fucking once he takes the fucking memory chip, he goes and cries and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, you can see that something's going on with Gishisto already in the first 2 episodes. You see this fucking like, oh shit, fucking, they're alluding to something huge behind this guy, behind this fucking character, behind this picture perfect fucking detective robot. He's like OP and shit, right?
Yeah.
But there is something fucking huge hiding there, fucking for sure. And they fucking, they dance around it perfectly. Like, you had no idea. You see that scene and you have no idea, but after you watch it, I'm sitting there going, oh shit, dog, they fucking threw that in. Crazy, bro.
Just leave it. Okay, then we get to Brando's rival here, Hercules.
Actually, I need to get fast shit. Fuck, sorry.
Fuck, just fucking Domer, dude.
Really quick.
Fucking Domer.
Yeah, I can pause it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wait. Oh yeah, man, still going, so we can talk about it. You want to scroll back? Go back to the fight with this guy. There you go. Yeah. Here. Okay. What were we talking about? We're back. What were we talking about?
Fuck, I forgot.
I know the last thing we talked about was
the line.
Hercules.
Oh, Hercules. Oh, right. Oh, you guys.
Yeah, Hercules. Yeah, we were talking about this freaking.
I should watch it before we do the podcast next time.
Yeah. That's what you said, or did you say? No, you said that when
I was supposed to write notes about it, but I did not.
Bro, you should have just sat here listening to fucking me. I was watching it,
bro.
Should
have, yeah.
Fuck, I was even skipping through it, fucking browsing and shit, just refreshing that memory.
Okay,
bro.
Yeah, we're back with Hercules and Geist, I guess.
Yeah.
And then freaking.
It's just basically Gishisto fucking going around warning everybody, like,
yeah,
yo,
pretty much.
You're about to get fucking run up on.
Pretty much.
Better watch out.
All the robots that are reporting to the 7 or whatever.
Yeah, giving them the heads up, like, yo, buddy, fucking.
Yeah. And then these robots are fucking. They don't give a shit.
They all want the smoke.
They like
come on,
these guys.
Hey, pull up on me.
I'll fuck you up. Especially these two wrestler guys, man. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, they pull it right. They fucking, they go straight to the fucking scrap.
This guy's Hercules is a little more methodical or thoughtful, I guess.
No, he's compassionate. They talk about it in this fucking episode. Yeah. He already fucking just destroyed so many people, gave him killer instinct.
Yeah, and that's a feeling he's starting to feel, right?
Yeah, but now he doesn't. Ever since he never destroys his opponents anymore. He never.
And he talks about the like how monuments and like buildings are made for humans to remember stuff. And like
because they have the fading memory.
Yeah, exactly. And not even that, because the generations,
perfect memory.
How generations are kind of skew history and stuff like that too.
He's like, the things get forgotten, fucking.
Exactly. Yeah, and he talks
about human generations, but fucking not for us. We have perfect memories.
Perfect memory.
I remember everything as if
every
it was
little
yesterday.
detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like right after he started feeling those compassion feelings, like you said, he didn't beat his opponents like he did before.
Yeah, he doesn't destroy them. Yeah. Just fight. Don't fight to win. Doesn't need to fucking destroy them and break them apart.
It's a lot more spiritual than, I guess,
compassionate. Brando. He asks Gishisto fucking, what would you call that? And he says compassion.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's a lot more because he didn't go right into the fight, right? Because Brando figured out that this guy's coming for him and go right straight into it. But he figured it out that he's getting he's getting hunted too, right? Yeah. But he didn't really go forward to the fight at least. He didn't want the smoke. That's one thing. Like he didn't want the smoke. I don't know. I didn't watch the other episodes, and if he did, it's not because of him. It's not because of wherever the killer is.
No, you see it through this episode. Fucking him and Brando are super tight. They're rivals, right? Fucking, they're like.
I feel like that's the reason why he wants to smoke from the robot.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not because originally
it's revenge for his buddy and shit. Fucking
like right now at this point when he talked just about Geist and learning about those stuff, he didn't really want to fight, right? Or it didn't seem like he wanted to fight.
I mean, it's easy for all of them to get dragged into it, right? Like Mont Blanc gets murked, and then fucking Brando fucking was his homeboy. Yeah. So Brando wants to smoke now. So this is what you get into right after the scene. The scene next to his fucking. He goes to handle business. He tells his wife and kids, "Oh, I got a fucking interview and shit," but he kicks it.
Yeah,
he kicks it. Fucking goes, picks up his
like promises his kids going whatever, and that's like the perfect foreshadow moment right there. Like you can tell something's gonna happen. This guy's gonna fucking die, or like something's gonna happen to this guy.
Yeah. But he goes out, he takes his suit, jacks his suit, and fucking goes out there. He knew what he was
getting himself into for sure.
And all you get to see is the fucking tornado and shit. But then being the robot is cool because fucking...
Yeah, he takes off his heads. You see when he transports a robot?
Shit, take out the head and the heart.
That was a little weird. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Well, it's probably like the energy source is probably like the heart. Fucking the energy source, I don't know. Fucking, it would make sense to me. And then the head is like how you control the robot or some shit. It's probably where like the main computing shit is.
I guess.
They later go into that's where the AI fucking shit is. The AI, the way they portray the AI is it looks like a fucking human brain and shit. Just like more colorful. If you really want to get into like real world AI shit, fucking there's two ways of building an AI, and it's top down or fucking from the bottom up. And from top down is you recreate a human brain, and then you try and figure out how that works. Okay. That's top down. Fucking bottom up is fucking what they're doing with Chat GTP and shit, right? Fucking bottom up is like starting with the fucking nothing and then fucking letting it learn. But from the top down, it's fucking building the brain and then figuring that out.
That's how it is right now.
Yeah. Bottom up, not top down though. But that is the other way of doing it.
Yeah. So Ranko freaking takes his robot, his mech, to this top of the mountain, where I don't know how he knows where the guy is.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely...
How does he know?
No,
I think he was just driving around with his...
He knows he's being targeted, right?
So he's just pretty much going to like a place where it's secluded?
Yeah.
So he know he could get targeted?
He's ripping to get... Yeah. He's basically asking for it. Like, he wants the smoke. Like, come and get me, pussy.
He's trying to get revenge.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, fuck, come get me. Jazz car, fucking deck me. Swear to God. Fuck you up.
Yeah, and the scene, too, do you see it when he's driving? He's like, okay, this is a perfect spot. Seemed like he knew... But like a perfect spot could mean a lot of things, right?
I mean, I think he was a dumbass for choosing the spot, if you ask me. Fucking, but he chooses a fucking water fight. He's in a fucking giant cannonball ass suit. Niggas gonna fucking get murked, yo.
He got up in the sky pretty quick, man.
Why couldn't he have just waited for his match?
Yeah, I don't know. He freaking talks about it. They say it to him, he's like, don't fight him by yourself.
Well, I mean, fucking.
But when
a fucking tornado runs up on you,
a hothead, bro.
When a tornado runs up on you, ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. He's driving to a secluded location.
Yeah, he invited it. He invited it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot of plot holes there. Whole lot of plot holes.
It's not plot hole. It's just something.
Definitely a plot hole. How did the fucking Pluto fucking ass motherfucker?
Maybe that just shows like his character too, like his personality. Like he thinks he can just take this guy alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, but how was Pluto tracking him? How did he know about that? How did he know where he showed up? That's a major plot hole. Plot hole.
What do you mean? Wait, wasn't Pluto connected? Like right now, you're talking about this scene right here, right? Where he gets like a vision from.
I mean, they scrap. Fucking him and Pluto scrap.
But you're saying how?
No. That's what's killing everybody's Pluto. Fucking. That's what. I mean, that's pretty clear from the fucking start. Like, the serial killer is Pluto, right?
Yeah,
that's what they're alluding to.
That's what they said. That's
calling him Pluto and shit.
That's what they said. I mentioned that.
Fucking.
That's what they allude to.
No, they call him Pluto and shit.
I know, but I'm saying like. Because we haven't seen him. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're alluding to.
Yeah, that's not even the show. That's not even his real name in the show.
Yeah, like
that's just what they call him. It's
he's
just
Pluto. Pulling over on the side right there.
It's real. It's fucking sad, bro. It's fucking sad. Fucking the real name and all that shit. Once you really figure it out later on, but fucking in episode 2, fucking. The scrap is what's up, because that's what like gives you the first like taste of Pluto, right? Like you see the eyes and shit when they're scrapping. You see the tornado.
Yeah, you see.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
the heart thing. So that was where I think the energy source come from. Fucking plugs in and shit. Fucking and the head is how you control it, that's where the AI is.
So we're seeing the Brando connecting to his mech, and he took out his head. He kind of connects this thing to his heart.
Yo, he goes to his scrap and he shows up on a fucking cliff with a bunch of water. Like. He's basically a giant cannonball, bro. He's in the fucking worst environment to scrap.
That's what I'm saying.
Around water.
Yeah, then you see, he's
almost
on the cliff.
He's almost committing suicide, fucking off the bat.
Now he's on the cliff.
He must be like really confident in his fighting.
And then you see this crazy tornado on the cliff, and he's not even moving.
The tornado is fucking obviously Pluto, fucking crazy OP and shit.
Yeah, and then right when the fight starts, Geist gets like some notification.
Yeah, so Geist is patched in to fucking Brando's fucking transmission, but fucking Hercules isn't. So guy starts tripping, and fucking Hercules is like, oh shit, and he's like, yo, patch in, and Hercules patches in, and he starts tripping.
Yeah. Patching in, I thought it was like something.
Something into the transmission, so they can see what he's seeing right now.
Yeah, I know, but is this something you need to like connect with the robot, or you just do whenever?
Yo, you just do whenever.
Or like
they got
all
that
7
fucking Wi-Fi signal, bro. That wireless shit.
Yeah,
so all robots can do it, or just the 7 of them?
I think all robots could probably do it, but like you need to have like permission from that transmitter and shit to join, which like fucking they're not just gonna give to like randos and shit.
Yeah.
But they would obviously give to each other because they're all OP and they all trust each other and they have good relationships with each other.
Yeah. So okay, then after they
but basically they all get to see the scrap.
Yeah. You see Adam in the car with the professor, and then he gets patched in to the scrap, the fight, pretty much.
Yeah. So they all get to watch Brando scrapping, but really all they see is a bunch of mixed tornadoes.
Yeah, they just see like random streaks, like wind streaks and lightning and whatever.
But they do catch a few glimpses. They catch the glimpse of the eyes.
Yeah, he gets a
of the angry eyes.
The eyes, maybe a small silhouette of the face, maybe. But it's still really distorted. It's still distorted.
Yeah, it's really just the eyes you see. Yeah. But it's not even what's the eyes themselves is not the important part. Yeah. It's like how angry the eyes look.
Yeah, right.
It's like it's portrayed as pure anger, like fucking just fucking boiling anger, fucking aimless. And then
anger. But Adam kind of talks about that after like the fight and everything.
Yeah, because he's like, yo, there was something mixed in.
He saw something. He saw something when he saw Brando's memories or whatever. Like a small like scratch in the system or something like that.
He sees the scratch, but they can read it in like computer language.
Yeah.
And he describes
Well, I think we see it as a scratch.
Yeah,
we see it
as a scratch, but he can read it in computer language and shit. And he describes it as death incarnate.
Death incarnate. It's actually so dramatic when they fucking say it.
Yeah.
So crazy. Because when you think about it, robots don't have that, right? They don't have death.
Yeah.
You do kind of get the silhouette, but you get the eyes, the angry eyes.
They focus more in the eyes. Like, close it up.
You kind of do get a whole silhouette before you see the eyes like that, though.
Do you see the horns, too?
Yeah.
I mean, the horns was kind of fucking obvious, bro.
Yeah, the horns is obvious.
The horns was kind of obvious, bro. It's actually fucking, you knew there was going to be horns when fucking you see episode 1.
Yeah. And then,
but you know how Brando gets defeated? He falls in the fucking water, bro. He falls. Big surprise, bro. He's fighting
dumb part is
tornado on a cliff, bro.
It's so funny where he freaking like he's drowning and stuff, and he's like having this monologue of like, I killed him. I did it.
Yeah.
I did it. I fucked him up. But he didn't.
And he's like, I think I got fucked up too, though.
He's like, I beat it.
Yeah.
But guys, I don't think I'm coming back.
Yeah. And then he talks about.
Tell my kids I'm a lucky guy. Yeah. I'm a lucky guy. But it got me too.
Yeah.
Fucking goof, but he fucking thinks he was gonna win fucking on the fucking cliff
in
like
the water. In the fucking ocean, man.
Fucking genius, bro. Yeah. Fuck.
And then I think after the drowning part, you see him drown. There's like a small funeral for him.
Yeah, they do like the very small one. Well, they showed it like the TV fucking clip with fucking tons of people lining the streets and shit.
So many people. What the fuck?
Apparently these guys were like big deals and shit. But I guess he would be like, it'd be like as if the fucking UFC fucking champion fucking got, had like a tragedy occur, died in a car accident or some shit. And fucking you'd have people lining the streets and shit.
Especially
like Paul Walker, when Paul Walker died, shit moved the whole world, bro.
That's actually
when tragedy strikes and shit.
Crazy.
When it's like real tragedy and shit, like fucking. If they die of old age, nobody fucking cares. It's all like, yo,
you live your life, you got it.
But if it's tragedy, it's tragedy, right?
Yeah. And then right after that funeral, they kind of show the like some crew looking for debris.
Yeah, Hercules paid for the crew.
Hercules fronts that whole thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, Hercules.
I thought it was just like something they just did.
No, he pays for it all out of his own pocket, and the problem is. He doesn't find one part. Yeah,
it's only of the guy. Enemy. Yeah,
he only finds Brando's parts, and he's going, man. Brando's supposed to have fucked him up.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
He's like, yo, Brando said he beat him, so why can't I find a fucking single piece of this fucking guy?
Yeah. And you see in his face, like he's fucking like he's really defeated.
Show up. The workers show up. They're like, yo, you need to see this shit. We found his arms.
It's fucking crazy.
little tiny ass island. Guess what? His arms are fucking planted
on
like the horns.
It's fucking crazy. It's like,
whoa,
whoa,
shit, man. The fucking killer's still out there. We're still fucked.
Yeah, totally.
Yo, the serial killer's murking everybody.
That's fucking insane.
Yo, but it was a fucking good episode. But like,
didn't he find like a memory chip too from
our introduction?
It was like burnt or something. It looked burnt.
Yeah.
At least.
No, I don't think they do find Brando's memory.
They see it, but it's broken. It's like burnt or broken.
Oh,
or
so
something.
they didn't do it.
Yeah, you can see it. You see it when you.
It's like the ending scene.
Yeah, it's like the very ending scene. It's probably not connected. It looked like it was broken. So. I think
they don't really need to anyway because they all got the memory from the transmission anyway.
Yeah,
like that's a reoccurring fucking memory they use.
I think
and shit.
I think that's it.
Right. But that whole fight, Brando didn't actually see the guy. He just saw like a dark.
If he did, then they would have all seen. Yeah, That's why I thought.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense, but at the same time, I think he probably got a better view. Like the transmission probably got like
he had to have seen it actually.
Because like he probably had like a better view going fucking being there in person in real life and shit, fucking fighting it. Yeah. Especially if he said fucking I beat it and shit. He must have
that's just true.
Had something that had an inkling. And later on, you do learn that fucking the thing's not like it's not fucking invincible and shit.
All right. But that's all you have to say.
That's all you gotta say.
You said too much already. I already know the ending.
How do you know the
ending?
Alright. You said who it was, basically.
But we kind of knew. We kind of knew the name. But we don't know who. We know the name.
You don't know who it is.
But we know the name.
Know how it works
we know the name.
Yeah.
We don't know like
but we know like the actual reason as to why.
Yo, man, you guys are gonna be fucking blown away. Even if I ratted it out to
Jeff,
you guys,
this is why you only watch 2 episodes, man. This is why you only watch 2 episodes.
You wouldn't even know how deep it goes, fam. It fucking goes so deep. Yo, this is the Death Incarnate scene. Fucking, it looks just like a scratch and shit.
Yeah, actually.
But they're tripping. They sent something underneath the fucking layers and shit. What do humans call this fucking Death Incarnate?
It's like only one. Yeah, it's like only one thing I could describe as like for human reference, like human incarnate. But yeah,
they're describing emotion though, overwhelming pain. That's what like ties into the eyes, right? Overwhelming pain and fucking the anger and shit. And then if you think about fucking the Kingdom of Persia, yo, I'm just dropping that in there, fam. You know what I'm saying? The Kingdom of Persia got fucking obliterated, yo. The fucking the fucking pain that would fucking put on somebody, yo. Yo, I'm just fucking throwing that out there, fam.
It's alright, man.
You threw it out already.
I'm not even listening. I'm not even listening. Yeah, that was pretty much the end of the episode after they found Brando's arms on those rocks. And that's it for the first 2 episodes. I think...
it's a shame. It's a shame, bro. It's a shame, Brando. R.I.P.
We'll try to come back to this a little earlier than we usually do it.
Yeah.
Try to do this at least twice a week.
Yo, what did
once or twice a week.
What did you think though overall?
Overall, the first 2 episodes.
First 2 episodes.
What
was your overall thought process on this shit without just
so
describing the fucking episodes?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fucking so good. I was engaged throughout the whole 2 episodes pretty much. And I know like that you guys didn't. I don't know if you like that blind guy scenes or whatever. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was cool.
Pretty cool.
I like when they delve into the deeper side of things.
Yeah, because you really felt his backstory
and his anger towards
his mom. His backstory is pretty fucked up too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like how he came up and shit. And like his dad like freaking is it like sold him or something, or just like left him.
The stepdad.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah, the stepdad.
Yeah, something happened. Oh, like something happened to his dad. His dad died before he was born or something like that. And then his stepdad
married
his mom, and then mom left him. Yeah. His mom left him apparently he left him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She
but
left
then
him
fucking the truth gets
revealed. Truth gets out. Yeah.
Fucking she was beside him the whole time.
She left him to protect him.
Yeah, and that's
to get the cure
for
to get the cure. Yeah.
The operation.
And that's throughout his whole life.
Yeah.
Through his whole life.
He hated her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hated her because he thought she left him.
That was a good storyline. Backstory.
But she knew how he felt about her. That's why he didn't fucking. That's why she didn't reveal herself.
And you could, they do a good job at like telling that in like music in the music too.
That's
right?
how they get bonded. Like they're always at conflict. The robot and the guy are always at conflict until that point, right? He comes back after going and fucking figuring that shit out. He uses the song to go and figure that out though. Exactly, like he takes that song and he goes starts going around asking people where that song came from, goes to the homeland of fucking this old guy, and then they point him in the direction, oh, there used to be this lady that used to hum that song. Exactly. And then he gets put on the fucking lead, does some detective work and finds out that fucking holy shit, this lady actually paid for fucking her son's fucking
but that story, you could tell that story progresses with the music too, because that music stops when he kind of has he'd be
having dreams.
Dreams of his mom like running away from him and leaving him, and then he kind of gets frustrated before he finishes the song.
Finish the song,
and then that's when his butler comes in, and North Number 2 comes in and fills in those gaps for him.
Yeah, and then it turned out to be like a happy memory
using
of
that song that she used to hum and shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
That shit was pretty fucking deep, yo.
Yeah, it's so deep.
I dig that. If you like that, man, you'll fucking
so
like this
good.
whole thing. This whole thing
exactly.
is crazy.
That's why I like it. That's why I like it so much.
It was crazy, bro. Shisto's fucking story is fucking just absolutely insane. Fucking this whole thing is insane. Like the bromance between fucking Hercules and fucking Brando in the fucking first 2 episodes. Like obviously the next fight is gonna be fucking
that's a chip.
Hercules.
The burnt chip.
Yeah, the burnt chip.
Yeah, the burnt chip in between the horns.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, in between his arms, which are like the horns, set up like the horns.
All right.
The killer isn't dead yet. Oh shit!
Yeah,
I thought he got him.
Yeah, we'll be back with the next 2 episodes, so episode 2, 3, and 4. And yeah, we'll try to do this a little quicker, or release it a little quicker. So yeah. I'll try to finish the edit this week too, so you guys don't have to wait too long to post it at least.
So we still need to come up with a name.
We did.
We got Rowdy Production.
No, that's the
Rowdy Production
the entire
Media
production.
Oh, you mean for this?
Yeah.
The
and
podcast,
the other
this podcast.
Rowdy Productions.
We could do the other one. We could just do like
3
the Rowdy
with Pluto.
We can figure out this. It doesn't have to be too crazy. It could be like we could do Rowdy Scene because it's actually like a movie thing, TV thing. Scene, movie. Get that? Rowdy Scene.
I mean, it should have something to do with Pluto, right?
It doesn't have to, but you get the scene part though, right?
Yeah.
Because we're watching media.
Because it's not
stuff.
just gonna be Pluto.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch other stuff.
Yeah, but like fucking divide it up by the name and shit. That way.
Yeah. Rowdy Scene, Pluto, Pluto something, and then episode 1 or whatever.
1 and 2. Yeah.
Something like that. All right.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for today.
Fucking Rowdy Scene. Huh?
See you back next time.
See you guys next week.
Next time.
See you
because we post weekly.
See you and shit.
Just kidding.
Yo, chat. Let them know. Let them know.
We're talking to the comment section.
Fucking nobody, yo. Fucking nobody.